Good morning, my Fabets. I'm so excited to be back again with a new video. And this one is going to be two-part. So this is some heat embossing that I did with my heat gun, and this is heat embossing. And what I did, I used I used my Versamark that I purchased from Amazon. And if you don't have Versamark, you can use gelatin also. I found out you can use gelatin too with the embossing powder. So this is an embossing powder that I purchased from Amazon also. And these are some of the powders that I have. These are some of the colors that I have with the embossing powder. Beautiful colors. I got these years ago from Stamping Up, and I got a nice collection of them. Very nice collection. This is the gold one. I was running out of gold because I love gold. So, and this is also the pen that I can use, and I'm going to try to use the pen. I don't know whether I'm going to use the pen. This side is totally gone. Okay, so what you do is you stamp using rubber stamps, or either you can use these clear stamps, and you stamp them on the embossing pad, on the Versamark pad, and then you sprinkle your embossing powder over them, and then you shake off the excess embossing powder, and then you heat it. Okay, so I'm not going to show that this morning because this video will be very long. So these are some of the mixed media tags that I made. So I'm going to do some of the embossing on the mixed media tags. So maybe I could do one for you all because I love you all so much. So let me do a couple, and then I'll just speed it up so it won't be forever. So let me just do a couple for you all, because you know I really love my audience. I'm going to need that, and I'm going to need the gold, and I'm going to need a stamp. Okay, so I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to get to work so I can speed it up. So here you can see how it melted the embossing powder, and you can see the image of the heart on it. I think it is so beautiful. So these tags will be so beautiful. On the back is just regular paper so you could journal on. So these are the 3 that I done for you. You can use whatever color you desire. It dries so quick. So I hope that was helpful. Beautiful, 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 right? Okay. So let me show you the other ones that I did. You can do them. You can do it on vellum. And I have a couple here that I did on vellum. So you could just take your vellum and you could just do the same process that I just did on vellum. That's how it will look. Come out beautiful like that. And after you finish doing it on the vellum, then you could do it on just regular book pages. So just take your book pages and just tear out the edges and just go for it. And these are some book pages also that I did the process embossing first. And after I embossed them, then I went back and I used my watercolor paint. And you know the embossing will be a resist. It will resist the watercolor paint. So this is, I like the way this process came out. Very nice. So you could just see where the image is of the embossing, and then you can see that it's surrounded with the watercolor. So that is another idea. So just get all your book pages. I fold them in half so that I can go back later and I could use them as, you know, just top this off, put some papers behind it, put some cheesecloths behind it, and make your little journaling books. So what I really want to share with you today, and I hope I still have a lot, some more time, good, is the process. One more thing before I show you. I have tons of these. These are the Bath and Body Works candles come in them, and I use some of them for my supplies. My glue sticks are in here, and I use some for my other, you know, like little cute little paper clips and stuff. So it's tons and tons of ideas that you could use. So with your empty jars, I just peel the label off. It's very tedious because you have to take the wax out first. Then you have to heat boiling water. And then you have to be careful not to burn your fingers. Excuse my nails, they are a hot mess. So you take your river rocks. You call these river rocks here. You take your river rocks. You come up with something like this. Look how gorgeous. I can't tilt it so much because I don't want the rocks to come out. But you see the rocks are at the bottom. And then you purchase your succulents. I got these from Hobby Lobby. Or you can get them off Amazon. And then you will have a cute, cute little display that you could put around the house. So I said I'm going to start making these. I love them. I'm going to put them right in my the front door. As you walk in, you will see the beautiful arrangement, the terrarium. That's what you call a terrarium. So let me get on to the project. The project today is using the National Geo. Try not to get the glare on them. They're the National Geo books, and I'm going to show you this process, which is called Cistrasolv. We call it cooking. National Geo papers with the Cistrasolv. And you see how beautiful the pages come out and the texture. Look at this one. cannot show you all of them because I have so many. And what I use these for is you can use them to, ooh, look how beautiful that one is. You can use them for collaging. You can make them out of tags. You can use them in your mixed media. So let me get started. All you have to do is, this is one book. This is one book, one entire book. And this is all of the Cistrasolv that I use from one book. It's like right here. This is expensive. I got it off of Walmart. I mean, from not Walmart, but Amazon. But I believe you can purchase it from Home Depot or Lowe's, much cheaper. So what you do is you just take your regular NatGeo, and I had to get these from eBay because I did not have any on hand. So good if you do. So you see, this is where you get all the color. So you go through it and make sure you move all the little ads, the little subscription little tabs here, because you don't need those in there. So you just tear them out, get rid of those. And then I'm not going to use this one. I'm going to use this one. So I've already taken out all the tabs. So they say that you have to take off the cover and the first like few pages, because those are mainly ads. But she is so scrumptious. I think I'm going to use her. Wow. Before you get to some good pages. But I think I want to use, I think she will, I like that. I just want to take that out and use that. These two. I'm gonna take her out. Yeah, I'm gonna take these out because I could use that in something else. So just actually wait till you get to some colorful pages. But I think this is the first page I'm going to use. You do the same with the back. You remove the back cover in the first. But these pages are full of color, so I think I'm going to save that. So I'm just going to remove the cover on the back. So what this process is called, I think they say is cooking. So, and this one is a 2014, November 2014. They said that, you could only use certain ones, but that is not true. They said you only use the ones that is in 1970, but no, these are 2000, and I went on YouTube and I saw some of the other ladies who used the 2000s also, and they came out fine. So I'm not going to do this entire book. I'm just going to do some of the pages in the back. And what I love about them, some of them are like flip out pages, and those are perfect for a journal. Okay, so I'm going to start from the back. I just put a little hole in it. I'm going to get my plastic gloves, not unless you want a big mess on your hands. And I do have some newspaper down, and I also have some the Tim Holtz paper underneath. So I'm going to use these gloves. These are not the best ones to use, but at least they are gloves. You understand what I'm saying? So, and these make the page hard to turn. These are used for cooking, but you can use the surgical ones because you will be able to grip the pages better. So what you do is you just take it and you sprinkle it, not too much. You just try to use your finger so too much won't come out. Cover that page, then you go to the next page. So see, you see that it's starting to cook, and you see how the letters, you see how you could take your gloves and you can just move, move it around, and then you come up with your design like this. You see that, how that's done like that? And the other side will have, so if you don't want that image on there of that man, you just move your finger over it, and it'll start to change up the print and the color. You match it, you can mash it on the other side of that, and then you will come up with a different print. You see how that is? I know it's kind of hard to see because of the glossy paper, but this is a beautiful. I hope you can see it both sides. Where I removed a lot of the manuscript on this side, you just take it if you don't want the writing or whatever, and you just, every time you touch it to the other page, you come up with a different image. Look how nice this is. That's another one. That's nice. And the smell is, I love the smell of oranges. So the smell is very strong. I woke up, and what I need to do is I can open up my front door, or the door to my craft room, and I can let some of this out because it is, could be overbearing. So open this up. And as you can hear, it's a rainy day, so it really does not take long to dry. You see your images, and if it's not enough for you, you can go back and add a little more, add a few more drops, and then it's a add, it'll change that up. So like I said, you don't want your manuscript, you don't want the writing. Just go with your gloves and just move the Cistrasolv around, and it will do something with that. So once you like this, once you like an image, you just take it and you just put it aside so it can dry. So while all of this is cooking, you can see how I can change this side, make this back image totally different when you match it to the back of another one. So I think that one is nice. The rain is really coming down very good here. So while you're working on certain parts, ooh, starts to dry other parts. You see how cute that is? I love that. And it's starting to dry already because it is very humid here where I am. And just start, see how you still got an image of that lady and that man. So just take a little bit more and just put it on that spot. And just let it cook a little bit more. That'll change them up a little bit. Just rubber. You see, I actually like her there like that though. I actually like this. But I'm going to change it up a little bit. Put some of the Cistrasolv, like some of the words. That's pretty how that's doing right there. So I'm going to just change that up a little bit by pressing it and rubbing it. It's going to change it up a little bit. So let's see what we come out with now. You see that? And she is still there. But look how gorgeous that is. I love it. You see what is done? I like her like hiding and all of that. I like that. So we're going to tear that off. Set it aside. I like how this is. So this one is done. Look how beautiful. I think this is the best one. Oh my goodness, look how he's sitting there. Oh, that is so beautiful. You know what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to come back one day when I don't know when, but I'm going to come back and I'm going to have to show you all the beautiful projects, cards, whatever, journals, journaling cards, or whatever that I make from these gorgeous printouts. I think they came out perfect. I hope you was inspired. You have any questions, leave them in the description box below. God bless you. Bye-bye.